What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This video I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and mod your games on your PS4 using PS4 Trainer. But however, this one you can go ahead and have it offline, so you don't have to do it online and you do not need a PC in order to go ahead and mod your games. Pretty straightforward guys. I'm going to go and show you exactly how to go ahead and have it offline cached on your browser or your user's guide, and I'm also going to go and show you how to go ahead and mod your games. So hey, let's go and get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm in the PS4 right now, and the first thing you're going to do is to launch the particular website that's Night King's host. And there you go guys, this is the new updated Night King host menu. And as you guys can see, you have offline trainer right over here, the very first one. And this is also a trainer for different firmwares based on the firmware that you're using. That's 5.5, 6.72, 7.02, or the 7.5X firmwares. So the difference between this and this guys, this is going to go ahead and cache it in your user's guide, and this is going to go ahead and cache it on your browser. So that's the main difference between these two different categories over here. Apart from this, the rest of them is to go ahead and jailbreak. So as of right now, I'm not jailbroken, so I'm going to go ahead and jailbreak myself first. I'm going to choose the B4 host. There we go. And GoldHEN 1.0 is what I use. Alright guys, we are golden. PS4 jailbroken. Alright, we're good to go. So guys, now that I'm jailbroken, I would also recommend you to go ahead and load up Orbis Toolbox. Looks like that was done as well. Alright guys, so now that we have GoldHEN also running and also Orbis Toolbox running, and I'm going to explain what Orbis Toolbox is going to help you with a little bit later. It's going to help you and make your life easier to understand which title of game that you have. So that's pretty much why I recommend Orbis. I'll talk about it a little bit later guys. So you do have the offline trainer and also the user's guide trainer. So I'm going to go for the offline trainer first, and then I'm going to go ahead and check this one out. So because I'm going to go and cache this up guys, and this is a lot of caching to do. So I want to click on this, and you're going to see exactly what's going to happen now. There you go. The trainer is now loaded up, but you have lots of different games to go ahead and cheat on. You have lots of mods to go ahead and apply. So I'm going to go onto the top over here for a second. And as you can see, the caching is going to take place, and it probably will take a few minutes guys, because it has to cache the entire thing. Depending on the internet speed, I think it should go ahead real quick. Meantime guys, while it's caching up, did you notice how I had no issues with jailbreaking? Maybe 1 or 2 attempts and I was jailbroken without any issues twice for the Orbis and for my GoldHEN 1.0. That is because I found the perfect kernel exploit and the web exploit for my particular PS4. So if you want to go and find that out, I dropped a video about it earlier guys, so in case you've missed that one out, go and click on the top right corner. You should be able to go see the video and help you find the best exploit and golden version for your particular PS4. You can go check that out later. Alright guys, so it's finally cached, and it says please close the browser and turn off the internet. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add this to my bookmark, so it'll be easy for me to go ahead and get. Click on OK. Let's go back out the internet browser again. So the next thing that you need to go and run is WebRTE. So as you can see, payload to enable cheats on PS4 made by ps4trainer.com. Just go ahead and launch it as well. And this is the last step that we need before we go ahead and enable PS4 Trainer. Well, good thing it went in the first try itself. So now we have WebRTE enabled as well, so we're all good to go ahead and start doing some mods, guys. So I do have a few different games over here, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and perhaps for an example use NFS Heat. This is one of the games you can cheat on. Likewise, there's plenty of games you can cheat on, guys. You can go and check them out in the PS4 Trainer. And since I've already cached the trainer, I'm just going to go straight to the trainer. And I've added this to my bookmarks, so I'm going to go here, and there you go. There is the trainer completely offline cache, guys. Just to prove that to you, I'm going to go up here, go to my settings, and network. As you can see, I am not connected to the internet. View connection status, it's off. Everything is off. And my trainer is still going to work locally. Alright, so guys, you need to go ahead and mention localhost because it is being locally hosted. That needs to be written there, so I'm just going to go and write that down. LOCALHOST. And make sure there's no gaps like a space or anything like that. Just keep it this way. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go search for Need for Speed Heat. So I'm just going to type it down. There we go. So do you see this title ID over here, guys? So CUSA 15090. So some games do have different title IDs because they're from different regions or different stuff like that. So you need to make sure that you click on the right one. Fortunately, this one just has this one similar title ID, but then the version of the game is different. This is 1.0 and this is for 1.07. And I'm going to quickly show you how you can find out the version as well. Just hover over the game and hit the options button. Get this menu over here and go to information. So guys, as you can see, it does say version 1.00. So that's how you know which version of the game I have. For example, I go for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I go down to information, and as you can see, it's version 1.01. And you can also see, the added informations, such as install add-ons. You click on view, you can see all the different add-ons that's been updated in that particular game. So that's something, a really important thing you can actually look into. And if I go for Uncharted 4, for example, go for information, it's 1.0. Clearly, I have not been updating these. Well, anyway, moving on to Need for Speed Heat, I'm going to open the game up first. Apparently, the cheat we have here for NFS Heat is unlimited money. So I'm going to go to the game first. I'm going to show you that I have a limited amount of money. I'm going to come back to the Tyler Mods offline trainer, and I'm going to go in, activate the mod, and then I'm going to go back and show you how it works. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm actually in the garage right now, and as you can see on the top right corner, I only have about $10,000. And now I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to load up the trainer. We got to go and type down localhost. Once you're done with that, just go ahead and type down the game you want to go ahead and mod. As I just showed you, this is the version I need to go ahead and mod. So I'm going to click on it. Once I click it, so guys, this is important. The status should say trainer attached. If it's successfully trainer attached, that means it is now gonna work. And infinite money is what I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch this on. And that's it, guys. On the left corner, you can see infinite money enabled. So now let's go and switch back into the game and see how that's working for us. Alright, so I still do have 10,000, but however, since I just started the game, I'm just level 3, as you can see over there, and everything is usually supposed to be locked. But now everything is super unlocked, guys. I can go here. So I'm going to go make some purchases right now. I'm going to hit this up, hit yes. And every time I'm making a purchase, guys, it adds up money on my account. As you can see there, if I go yes stock, and okay, looks like I have nothing to upgrade there. There we go. So add 10,000 and boom, 25,000 is added to my amount. In fact, it works the reverse way. So I'm going to add all these cooling pots. All right, boom, 35,000. Adding the ECU. This is actually getting fun now. Crankshift. Yep. So more money and more upgrades at the same time. So if I want to go ahead and do something for the body, front wheels, rims, let's check it out. Change the rim. So I can go ahead and get whatever I want to get. If I want to get that. Making my car look all... Oh, only one rim changed. Alright, cool. Let's see. Front... Wow, you can go all out with these modifications, guys. Pretty cool. Oof, now that I like. Let's go for that. Alright, clearly I went a little out of hand with the mods over here, but guys, as you can see, every single time I applied a mod, my amount increased, and it kept increasing. I kind of went a little bit out of hand right now, but there you go. This is how the car looks right now, how from modifying it the way I wanted to, and I'm now ended up with $86,000 currency in the game. And that's pretty cool, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and quit out, and this is how you can go ahead and add a mod and mod your game in order to go ahead and play and have fun the way you want to. There you go. Now I have a beast of a car to literally go around and cruise around the city with nice neon lights and with green nitrous. Alright guys, so that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and close Need for Speed down. Let's go ahead and close this application down. Now likewise, if you have another game which does have multiple versions, like for example Yakuza 0. Okay, so as you can see over here, you have Yakuza 0 and there's only one version available over here. So Yakuza 0, so it's 05311 and version 1.05. It is 1.00. So unfortunately guys, this is not going to work for me. The trainer is not going to attach, and I want to know which version I have as well. I'm not really sure if you have multiple versions, but this is why I mentioned to get Orbis Toolbox. If you go down here to Orbis Toolbox settings, go ahead and choose Show Title ID Labels. If I click this and I go back out to home right now, as you guys can see, now it shows you the title ID right on top of the game. So CUSA 05133, which is the same thing in the PS4 trainer, and that's how it's supposed to work. Now, for example, I'm going to look into Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I'm going to type down Spider-Man. There you go, guys. 1776 is what this is, but what do I have? This is 17722. So this is not going to go ahead and work. Let me check which version I have. 1.00. So guys, this is how you need to know the compatible versions available in order to go ahead and do it. Now, if at all you do not have the version available in the PS4 trainer, what can you do? You can go ahead and get the update necessary in order to make it work. There were some instances where as long as you have the same version of the game, it might still work. I'm not really sure. I haven't really tried it myself, but there were people who actually commented and said, hey, as long as the version works, it works. And guys, here's something actually really cool. In case you're not able to find the right title or the right version of the game that you have, it's not available on PS4 Trainer. Thanks to Tyler Mods for making the PS4 Trainer. Hats off to him. And as you can see here, he mentioned Tyler Mods have re-entered the world of making cheats for you guys, and I'm ready to see what games are most popularly requested. So they have come up with a very interesting way of requesting for new mods, visiting either this or this link over here. So all you got to do is just mention the title ID along with the version of game that you want to go ahead and request to go ahead and make some mods for that particular game, which is actually pretty cool, guys. Hats off to these devs really working hard for us and helping us with amazing experience with our jailbreaks. So now let me just check Marvel Avengers as well. There you go. So CUSA 14026. See which one I have. There you go. Looks like the same version. Let's check. Looks like the same title ID. Let me check the version. 1.12. Is that the same one there? Alright, perfect. Looks like this matches with my game that I have over here. Let me just open this up. And since the game is closed right now, so it probably will not be able to attach. So guys, the game needs to be open for it to attach. So right now, that's why it's having this little loading issue right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's open up Avengers and get back there. So with the game running in the background now, if I go and try and do this, as you guys can see, it is trainer attached successfully. So you have skills, instant cooldown, infinite power focus, max times and resources. Sorry, max items. It looks like that's misspelled there. So max items and resources and infinite skill. So this is how you go ahead and attach games, and you can go ahead and do it, guys. So as you can see, it's running in the background here. I'm not going to go and check into it, but that's just another way on going ahead and doing it. So guys, that is one way to go ahead and have the PS4 trainer right on your browser. You can add it to bookmark and have it in your bookmarks right over here. So you can go and access it when you're offline and mod any game that you want. However, there is another way to go ahead and do it in the user's guide. So back into the Night King's host, guys, this is the main web page over here. So I'm personally using Night King's host, but you can go ahead and use any of the hosts that has the offline PS4 trainer. So as you can see here, I went ahead and chose B4. This is the one that works best for me. And right over here, you do have the two different versions, that's auto and manual. And you also have something on the right side, which is restore to the user's guide. So when you go ahead and proceed with this particular payload, it's going to go ahead and restore the entire exploit page onto your user's guide, which is actually really nice because you can go ahead and run the exploit right from the user's guide. That's one. You can also cache the PS4 trainer on the user's guide, and I'm going to show you that right about now. All right, so as you guys saw, it was completely cached and is now pushed to the user's guide. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to user's guide right now and click on user's guide. And guys, as you can see, it is no longer PlayStation's user's guide, but it is the B4 version of the exploit page that I've actually wanted to go ahead and restore to the user's guide. And if you look over here, this is the PS4 trainer button over here. So once you click that, the PS4 trainer loads up. And if you give it another few minutes, it's going to go ahead and cache the PS4 trainer in the same web page in your user's guide. So that way you're going to have the exploit page and the PS4 trainer cached together in the user's guide. And there you go, guys, it's completely cached, and now you can go ahead and close the browser, switch off your internet, and you can continue using the user's guide. Go to the user's guide and click on user's guide again, and guys, as you can see, my B4 version is loaded up. And if I click the PS4 trainer button, as you guys can see, it is completely offline, and I can go ahead and continue using the local host, choose the game I want, and I can continue modding the games that I want. Alright guys, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now that you have the PS4 trainer offline, you can go ahead and mod the games offline. You don't have to be connected to the internet, that's one. You don't need an external PC to go ahead and connect the PS4 trainer over IP address and then activating it that way. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a subscribe. Let me know in the comments which game you're looking eager to go ahead and mod. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy gaming and cheers guys. Bye bye.